My name is Katie Uhler, class of 2020 here at ESTEEM. I work in retail data analytics at Stackline on the Strategic Insights team. Stackline is a retail intelligence and software company. We work with brands that sell on online marketplaces, provide them a full funnel lens into their performance online. My team, we're a team of data-savvy strategic consultants that help with those brands solve some of their most top-of-mind and critical business questions about their online businesses. What brought me to this STEAM program was I had an internship here at Idea Center during my gap year in between undergrad and when I was between grad school. I was thinking about going to medicine and going to medical school. And during that gap year, I worked as a medical scribe, and then I was also working here at the Idea Center when I got to interact with a lot of ESTEEM students and learn about the projects that they're working on. It really piqued my interest in both my technical background in medicine, but how I could scale that and infuse it with my interest in business and technology. My favorite memory at ESTEEM was the in-person visits I did with my capstone sponsor, which was Feinstein Institute of Medical Research. They flew me out a couple times throughout the course of the STEAM program to do check-ins on my capstone project. I got to meet the research team that was developing the technology that I was developing a go-to-market strategy for. So that really brought to life the work that I was doing. It was so great to feel a part of that team. It was a really good early experience that has translated into my career. ESTEEM helped prepare me for fixing things that matter by helping change my mindset in terms of defining problems and approaching problems. Rather than jumping to a solution or answer at the onset, think about better defining the problem and what I'm seeking to solve. And as a result, that kind of open-minded mindset can help beget new questions and really go after the root cause of an issue rather than jumping to a solution right at the onset. I think what was so fun about participating in Notre Dame's entrepreneurial sandbox is the freeing experience of learning and failing. It was such a safe place to land, to be able to try out new things, try out things I never thought I'd be interested in. And that helped me better get to where I have landed in my career. ESTEEM has been very impactful in my career. It's what through the STEAM network, that's where I landed my first gig here at, I currently work at Stackline. I found out about Stackline through an in-person lunch and learn session that was hosted by ESTEEM, where an alum came back and told us about the work that she was doing at Stackline. It sounded like an awesome opportunity. She was someone that I could really relate to. She had a very similar background in terms of technical skill. She was a biochem major. As a pre-med major, that was something I really related to. So got to interact with her, learn more about her role and what she was excited about her role and learning about at Stackline. And yeah, through that network, landed my first job. My biggest piece of advice for incoming students to ESTEEM would be, sounds cliche to say it, but get out of your comfort zone. I think ESTEEM students a lot of them are coming straight out of undergrad or just a little bit of work experience. And the undergrad environment is very well defined, working on just homework assignments, tests, and things like that. ESTEEM is a good initial foray into the ambiguity and kind of vague nature of the real world. And so the more that you can push yourself to learn and grow and start asking those bigger questions of yourself, that's when you're going to start, learning more about yourself and what you want to do. The main differentiator that ESTEEM provides compared to other routes I was thinking about or potentially other programs was the hands-on entrepreneurial experience, especially through the capstone project. I think that's such a special part of the ESTEEM experience that you get to put what you're learning in the classroom into action, working with a company on an actual problem they're seeking to solve. The skills that I learned in ESTEEM that have helped me progress through my career, first and foremost, definitely navigating ambiguity, learning to approach ambiguous tasks with a structured framework of thinking, but also being comfortable, even if I don't know the right answer at the onset, be comfortable that I can ask the right questions to find that path forward.